friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen. This is Intentional Living, and today we are going to be stuffing my cash envelopes and sinking funds for the third week of August, yes. And today is August 18th, and so we are going to stuff $830. So let's make sure we have it all here. So we have 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 320, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 620, 640, 650, 60, 70, 80, 90, 700, 710, 15, 20, 5, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 800, 805, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 830. So we do have 830 here, which is good. And I am leaving for a wedding this weekend tomorrow. So this will be my last stuffing before that. And we have no coins today. We do have some receipts, so I will scan those into Fetch after this before the trip. And I did my cash unstuffing, as you probably saw. So we are able to actually unstuff my wallet today. Coffee doesn't have anything left, but we will be adding $10 today. So I can reload one of my coffee cards at least once. So $10 in there. Eating out has some money left. So we have 10, 15, and 16. So I'm going to pull that to the side, and we will put $40 in eating out. So 220s in here. And then lunches, we have some left in here as well. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and we will add $25 today. So just 25 in lunches. And then weekend fun also has some money left. We have a 5, and we are adding 25. So $25 into weekend fun, which is really just going to be spending money at the wedding. And then miscellaneous gets a 5 and it is empty. So there is that. So we stuffed $105 into my wallet. So we are good to go for this week. So for this, I'm going to put the 10 in my sinking funds. I think I'm going to put it into gifts, maybe. I don't know. I'll add 10 somewhere, and then we'll put these in my $5 and $1 savings challenge at the end of the stuffing. So let's move on to my cash envelopes. We do have a close today, getting $5. So we have 10, 15, and 20, and that is because I paid for my styling fee for Stitch Fix because I am getting a new box in September. Date night is getting a 5. So we have 5, 10, and 15. Just slowly rebuilding that. Fitness and wellness is not getting anything, but we have 50, 60, 75, 85. Sorry, those were kind of sticking together. 85 in here. Gas is getting 20. And we did spend some out of here. So we have 50, 70, 90, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4, which we will have in our $1 savings. So we just have a 90 in gas. And I shouldn't have to fill up for a while, so that is good. Giving gets its usual 5, so now we have 10. Going out, we are skipping this week as well, but we have 100, 200, 20, 35, 45, 250. and going out. Hosting is getting a 5. We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 in hosting. Medical is getting a 10. So 20, 30, 45 in medical. My FSA starts over on September 1, and I'm setting aside $1,000 for that for the next year. So hopefully I will get this to 100 and then just let it sit there as a buffer in case my FSA runs out. Rosie, our new to us dog, is getting $20. I did buy her a few things already, so I pulled from her envelope and then my spending envelope, and my buffer, I think. But she's a little anxious, so I got her a lick mat, which helps with anxiety, and then a pheromone collar just to calm her. So that was already emptied, but we added 20, which is good. Self-care is getting a 20, so we have 20, 40, 55, and 60. And I can't tell, I either have one more wax package charge or I'm done paying. And the website was kind of confusing, so I couldn't tell, but I'm gonna stuff it as if I have one more, and then if I don't, I'll go get a facial or something. Spending gets 5, and it was empty because of the items I bought for Rosie, so that just has 5 now. And then toiletries gets 5, so we have 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25 in there. And then buffer I emptied for Rosie, so we are adding 5, just so it's not empty. I do like having a buffer in here for when I accidentally overspend, so I don't have to pull from random categories. I can pull from categories that make sense. So that is it for my cash envelopes. And now we get to move on to my shared expenses and my bills in this binder. I did some spending, so I'll definitely have some ones in here. Groceries gets its usual 50. So we have 50, 100, 120. And then we'll see how many ones we have going into the $1 challenge. So that's 120 in groceries. And then in the $1 challenge, we're giving 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're gonna have a lot of ones going in today. Household gets its usual 20, 20, 45. So 45 in here. And we forget what we bought. I think Colin bought some cleaning supplies, so that is why I pulled from here. And we have $1, $2, and $3 going to the $1 savings. Yard work gets its usual 5, and when it hits 30, I give it to Colin. So we have 10, 15, 25, and 30. So I can give that to him this week. Home maintenance is getting a 5. So we have 25, 35. And the only thing I've spent this on so far is air filters, so we'll see. Furniture is getting a 5. So we have 100, 200, 10, 15, 25, and 30. So 230 in furniture. Just building that up slowly in case we ever need it. And then our joint savings is getting a 20. So I have 100, 20, 40, 60, 75, 175, which is good. And now for bills, rent gets 190, so 100, 150, 170, and 190. And that will get us started for next month. We did just pay, because we pay on the 15th. So this is getting us towards September 15th. Utilities is getting a 30, 20, and a 10. So we have 100, 20, 30, 45. So 145 in utilities. And I think I can move some of this towards my buffer once the water bill hits. which I do think Colin just split-wised me for. So I'll pull water out of here, and then I think I'll move some of this money into my bills buffer. But 1, 2, and 3 is going to my $1 savings. And some of these 5s will go to my $5 savings challenge, but we'll leave them there for now. Phone bill gets $15, so a 10 and a 5. So we have 10, 20, 35, 45, $45. Apple is not getting anything. I did pay for Hulu, so we have $40 left. We'll put that one in my $1 savings. So 40 in Apple. My monthly giving also came out, so we can add 10. So we have 20, 30, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4 can go to my $1. So 30 in giving. Insurances, my car and renters came out, and so we are adding a 20 today. My Roth IRA contribution also came out, so we are adding 70, so a 50 and a 20. Gym is not getting anything because I weirdly have a lot in here, so I have 125. So we're just gonna skip it today. 125 in gym. And then buffer we're also skipping, but I did move some money in here. So we have 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 25, 35. So 135 in buffer. And I think I decided that I will just keep adding to buffer and I'll use it when I need it. But at the end of the year, whatever's left will go into my 1 week ahead fund for 2023, because this is my 2022 1 week ahead fund. So I think that's how I'm gonna play it this year. We'll see. But before we get too far into this video, I do want to mention today's sponsor for the video, which is Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community that I have spoken about on my channel a few times, but I have an exciting link down below for the first 1,000 people that use the link. You get a free trial of Skillshare, so definitely check that out. I have been using it for the last few months, and it is really just a way for me to engage in some personal and professional growth and helping improve my skills for mostly for my business. It does have a lot of personal development tools on there, but I have been using it a lot for how to work on my business. The most recent class I've taken on Skillshare is an introduction to Procreate, which is an iPad app with Brooke Glasser, and that is because I am thinking about paying for the app so I can design some new things for items like merch in my shop. So I'm not sure if I want to do that yet. So I decided to just start with the Skillshare app and see if it was something that I wanted to move forward with. And I learned a lot of how to use Procreate. So if you love learning, you want to explore your own creativity, learn new skills, or just invest in yourself, then definitely check out my link down below for the free trial offer for Skillshare. And like I said, the first 1,000 people will have access to that. So if you have a specific skill you're trying to learn, then Skillshare is a really great place to start. So thank you, Skillshare, for sponsoring this video. And now we are going to get into my sinking funds. Okay, so we're starting in my smaller binder per usual. And we are going to start with birthdays. We are adding $5 into my dad's birthday. And we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 in my dad's birthday. And then we have 40 in my friend Bree's. So that means we have $70 saved for birthdays. So when my dad reaches 50, we will stop funding that. Electronics is getting a 5. This is for an electronic kind of emergency fund. So if my phone ever breaks, I have money here for a new one. So we have 500, 600, 700, 705, 10, 15, 25, 30. So 730, which I could have sworn is what I had last time, but probably not. So 730 in electronics. The goal is 1K in there. Gifts is getting a 5 today. We are going to slowly start building that up. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I do need to buy a wedding gift for this weekend's wedding, but instead of pulling it from here, since it doesn't have enough money, I'll just pull it from my wedding fund. So yeah. Haircuts gets 5. I'm really not sure how much I need to be putting in here every week, so we're just doing 5 for now. So 25, 35, 45, 50. $50 in haircuts, which is really good. My haircuts are usually like, I think all in with tip, like $80. So Halloween, we are saving for Halloween candy. So let's see what we have. 10, 15, 25, 35. Yeah, so we'll add 5 today. So 10, 15, 25, 35, 40 in Halloween. And then we have 30 in Indigenous Peoples Day. So that means we have 70 in holidays. And when Halloween gets to 50, we will move on. Planners today is getting 5. The world's worst 5, ew. So I'm gonna actually put that in my $5 savings. So let's do this one. 5, 10, 15, 20 in planners. And then savings, we scratched $25 on my Pink X Budget Savings Challenge last week. So we will add that today, 20 and 5. And we are very, very close to being done with that. Oops. So now in savings, we have 5,000, 6,000, 500, 600, 650, 700, 750, 770, 790, 800, 810, 15, 20, 5. So $6,825 in savings, which is very exciting, getting very close to 7,000. And then per usual, you know that we're not stuffing these. And buffer is empty, so we will need to build that up. And before I forget again, I'm going to scratch for Pink X Budgets Challenge. We only have 3 more, so that is exciting. So the next time we are going to stuff $25 into savings. So let's make a note. And then we'll only have 2 more after that. And then you will see what I'm doing for my savings after that challenge ends. Last but not least, today we are doing Big Blue. We are adding $20 into car maintenance per usual. So repairs is getting at 20. So we have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300. So we get to put in another 100 slip at our next condensing. So we have 300 in repairs, plus 1,000 in emergency, plus 250 in deductible, plus 100 in oil changes, means we have 1,650 in car maintenance. Do y'all get sick of me adding it all up? Would you rather me just do it automatically, or do you like me saying what I have in each category? Let me know. Christmas gets its usual 15, and we are working on miscellaneous gifts for people I might have forgotten or aren't included in their specific tab. So we have 100, 10, 20, 30, 45, 55, 60. So 160 plus we have 100 in parents, plus 100 in siblings, plus 200 in Colin, plus 100 in my friends, means we have 660. And once others gets to 200, we will move on to my last 2 categories, which are events, like Christmas events and Christmas travel. Europe today is getting 55, which is super exciting. I'm getting very, very excited for this trip. So lodging, we now have 50, 100, 50, 200, 250, 300, 320, 40, 350, 565. So 365 in lodging, plus 2,000 in flights, plus 100 in pre-trip, means we have $2,465. And I'm not sure how much I need in lodging, but I think we're just gonna keep adding to it for now. My best friend Kelsey's wedding is just getting $10 today. I am going to be booking our travel soon for the trip where we're going to look for her wedding dress. Her spending is also fully funded. Batch party travel and batch party spending both has money. So we are working on bridesmaid's dress right now, and we're gonna add a $10 bill. And you know I had an extra 10, so I think we're gonna put that in here as well. So we are gonna add 20. So we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 65 in bridesmaid's dress. So that means we have $2,065 because there's 1,000 in batch party and 1,000 in dress trip. So yeah, there is that. I think the goal for hers is 3,000, so we'll see. Seasonal activities gets a 5, I believe, but 50, 70, 85, 95, 100, yeah. I think I'm just gonna add it to summer to round it out to 60. So 60 in summer and then 100 in fall. So we have 160 in here. And since I haven't been using it much, I might not continue this envelope. TBD. I did use the summer one, so I might just save for summer and fall. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll figure it out. And then travel, lastly, gets 20. So whatever's left after this is going into my $1 and $5 savings challenge. So let's see. Where do I want to add this in? Probably into weddings since I'm leaving for that soon. So let's do 20. So we have 100, 200, 20, 40, 250, 5, 60. So 260 in weddings, plus 100 in weekend trips, plus 100 in staycations, plus 100 in girls trips, plus 150 in me and Colin's trips, plus 100 in friends trips, and then future vacations also has 100. So we are at $910 in travel. Slowly rebuilding. Clearly, travel is key for me. That is where I like to spend the majority of my money right now. So that is going to do it for my binders. So now we get to add our savings challenge money. I cannot wait to count these. We'll start with my $5 challenge. We're adding $10 to that today. And this is what we have thus far in my $5 challenge. Not as many as I thought we'd have, but I'm only taking the 5s out of my wallet, not anywhere else. So there is this. And then my $1 challenge is just a behemoth of a folder or an envelope. So now we have, or we're adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. We're adding $24 today into this giant stack of ones. So it truly is a brick. And we are in month 8 of doing this challenge. Only September, October, November, December, 4 more to go. So that is exciting. But that will do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you in my next video. I'm on my way to get 10,000 subscribers, so if you're not already subscribed, I would love, love, love if you would do that so I can reach my goal faster and we can do a giveaway. So thank y'all for being here, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.